Welcome back to Island Tea, your faves, and it is time to jump into our favorite segment, Eat Local. And today we're jumping into it with none other than Mr. Bagnall himself. Welcome and good morning.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we
Good morning,
can.
good morning, good morning.
Good morning. Welcome to Island Tea. I think this is your first time being here.
This is my first time being here, but this is not my first time listening.
Oh, you're a fan?
Yeah, I'm a fan.
Oh,
I
thank
am.
you. What makes you a fan of our show? Because I feel like this is just a lot of chaos.
Well, I like the idea. When I first saw it, I think about something when you come and you spill all the tea. Mm-hmm. So if you got something you need to say, you just say it here. So when I made my post this morning, I'm saying I'm going to be on the morning show. The tea. Mm-hmm. I'm going to spill some tea. So
you have some tea. What? Kevon, this sound like we're about to get some news, boy.
Well, I feel, I see when people come on here, they release the news. We just talk about the traffic police, them come on and release news. So, everybody comes. So, I don't know if it's something you guys want to ask me personally.
Well, we're going to get into some conversation.
Okay.
Kevon, take it away.
So I don't really, I will want to go straight to it, but how we like to start this off is we like to ask our guests to tell the listeners and viewers a little bit about who you are and what it is you do.
Okay, well, good morning to everybody in the radio land. Good morning to everybody on the stream, on Facebook, wherever you're viewing us and hearing us. My name is MrBagnall. I'm soca artist, the current soca power king of St Kitts and Nevis. Should I say Nevis? Yeah, St Kitts and Nevis.
Yeah.
Most people know me for music, so yeah, that's the music side. I am also a fitness junkie right now. I have something called Soca Fitness, where I train a bunch of females. Males are invited to, but mostly females.
I got to hop on board.
Yeah, from Monday to Thursday over in the Dorset area. Come and get in shape. You also do light days where I have a salad business where I start, during the whole COVID thing, so I started the fitness program. I also do fun day for kids. I am the godfather of the kids. Uncle Bagnall, I must say. We do fun days for the kids. What else? Having a breakfast party called Bacchanal Monday and April. Oh yeah, free advertisement. Hey.
What?
So
say fast.
We're having Bacchanal Monday next week Monday. It's a pool party. Breakfast party one at Palm Square. You can get your tickets for $150, so you can call me and come after here 6629598. So that's basically me in a nutshell.
Kevon, so he just gave himself a whole free plug.
Say man, spill the tea. We are here.
A whole plug. have it.
Have it.
Yes.
We'll allow it.
Yeah. So before we go a little further, I know you mentioned that people could call you if they want to get tickets. What other means can they use if they don't? Because credit is a funny thing.
Oh yeah. Well, you can. Well, if they don't have any credit, they don't have any data. You can have data without credit?
Yeah, Wi-Fi.
Okay.
Wi-Fi.
So you can reach me on Facebook at MrBagnall_CB. CB is for Carnival Boss. So yeah, Mr. Bagnall
Carnival Boss
_CB. On Instagram, the same thing. Yeah, that's where you can find me.
Great.
All right.
So I'm done ready to find out.
Yes,
I'm done ready to find out what you want to come on here to spill. Let's just spoil it. It was early, so I waited.
Well, if you want to jump into the let me backtrack a little bit, because we have to give the carnival bosses respect and give the people some history.
Okay.
Some history so they can know where the carnival boss started, because you can't just call yourself a carnival boss, eh? Like, people need to know how you get this title.
True. Well, I didn't give myself the title. The fans gave me. I did a song called Carnival Boss, and after winning the Soca Manat, which was my first crown, everybody was like, "You own the right. You sang the song, you win. That is your name." So from since 2016, yeah, that's been my name since that.
And how many titles do you have?
I have 2. So I am 2 for 4. I went in 4 times. 1, 2. Came first one up, the other 2.
Okay, so like let's
50%.
50%.
Yeah,
that's not bad.
that's not bad.
That's not a bad streak. So let's say we have Carnival this year. Are you jumping back into the arena?
Yes, I actually have a bunch of songs recorded.
That's the thing that
so
you wanted
to just pull pull one and walk out again with this one. So I may have to record anything.
You prepared.
Yeah, prepared long time. I was actually preparing for Carnival 2020. But, we didn't have anything, so everything just stored up.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That just hurt my heart by reminding me that we didn't have Carnival last year. Like.
But we should have something this year.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
Fingers and toes crossed. We get
toes.
something. We get something, I don't know, like, so have you been in, you said you started in 2016?
I started in 2015, actually. 2015 was my first year, but I won in 2016.
Hold on. My math's saying adding up. You went in 4 times.
Yeah. Remember I missed a few, Remember I didn't do a few with no. So, yeah, that's what happened. So you're probably counting up. You're counting, yeah.
Well, how come, like, why wouldn't you have
done bunch of rules and regulations I decided to sit out.
You didn't agree with them?
I didn't agree with them. And then when I decided to sing, it was because I went to meetings and argue and stuff, get back the competition to 2 categories. And me not wanting to be a hypocrite, I had to go on and perform. So I went perform and won. So that's like me welcoming back myself.
So you think over the years you've seen Soca Monarch grow, or are there things that you feel like should be better or could be better? Because to me, I feel like the quality has dropped. Like I remember Soca Monarch used to be the hottest thing, one of the hottest things in Carnival, and now I don't know if our dear chairwoman could bring it back, but for me personally,
I think me and a couple others sitting out for 3 years, did a little damage to it. So I gotta blame myself, and a part with the committee as well for them not listening and coming in and changing stuff. But there's room for a lot of improvement. I actually hope and want this Carnival committee, willing to be open up to listen. And, not just jump in and change as the last one they changed, this work out, or we're going to try that without talking to anybody.
Yeah.
But, there's room for a lot of improvement, And I also see new people coming on board. I also want young blood. Because before Soca Monarch, for me, I was thinking about doing Calypso. Because Candice has always been an idol to me. I like Candice as, me being a youngster, a teenager.
I do remember you, I do remember seeing you following him.
And I used to be one of his dancers on stage as well. So me being a teenager, and I talking about 14, 15, going to Calypso shows, growing up, I know in Calypso to be an old people thing. And Candice came in and drew me in as young blood. So before I took the Soca Monarch route, I was thinking about, Calypso. Right? And then, me being a Soca junkie, being in band, and I was like, okay then, let me try the Soca Monarch route. Went the Soca Monarch, and it was very successful for me. My first year, I came first runner-up. And then my second year, I won. Then my third year, first runner-up. Took a 3 years, come back in 2020 and win. But as I said, there's a lot of room for improvement. And I have some plans that I want. I have some stuff that I want to do, not just for me, but for other soca artists. If we're gonna have a sugar mass, this year I have some stuff I want to do leading up to the whole Carnival thing, but I can't spill that here yet.
Oh, that tea too hot for us
right
right now.
Yeah, too hot.
Kevon, he come in, you go hold back the tea. After he come with his big, I come spill the tea. No, we can't get that tea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't give up, So.
Now, I got faith still. I excited. I am excited to see what the Carnival bus can do. And as you mentioned, you took a hiatus. What did you observe over that hiatus? Because I'm sure while on the hiatus, you were just sitting back and observing and thinking and all of that.
Yes, I was observing. I actually flew out one of the carnivals because, I went to do a little eye surgery. But I could have been back for Carnival, but I could not take on the stress of people asking me, pressure, when you're not singing, when you're not this. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to stay away. Nobody can reach me. I didn't had no phone. It was just Facebook. And then I sit down and I watch everything, watch what I was missing and watch in terms of artists not promoting themselves, not promoting the show. And I understand you don't have to. If a promoter hire you for an event, you don't have to. But I feel like it helps for you to pay yourself, you to bring the extra crowd. So I sit down and I watch that. I sit down and listen music what we need to improve on in terms of lyrical content, in terms of musical arrangement, and more. As I say, leading up to Carnival, you need more, not just as December starts or as November starts, we start to ramp up the soca. You need more.
I agree, because we see a lot of soca artists from other countries when the soca man are coming up, they're releasing the songs months in advance, and I feel like the culture here, and not just for soca man, but for Carnival itself, like the artists just wait till last minute to release. So we have a bunch of artists just releasing a bunch of songs, and we now need to go learn all these 20 songs in 2 months.
Many of us just talking about the releasing. I'm talking about like performances. You could just do random stuff. Random, there's so many backing bands. They have soca man backing bands that I feel like can do much more. They can plan something. You don't have to wait for the Carnival committee or somebody to hire. You could just plan something. Everybody got their own equipment. You might take a little change, because everything take change. But do something, because it can benefit the band as well. It can benefit the artist. It can benefit the whole committee as well.
Yeah,
so not just waiting and walk out. We're gonna ramp up with 2 weeks to go. Start ramping up.
You're going to build the hype towards the competition and today the artists themselves and the whole Carnival. I agree.
Them few years I'm sitting out, I had lose interest, to tell you the truth. I was like, man,
the Carnival boss lose interest in Carnival.
Yeah, man. I was like, to hell with that. Yeah, man.
Oh boy, Kevon.
but I want to go deeper into that. Why did tell me what the losing interest process? What started it, and how did you just go downhill from there?
The losing interest part for me was, okay, I guess you guys don't know the whole story, but if I sit down here, we're gonna go to tea till tomorrow. But
okay,
being the time, I was the soca king, me and Sugar Bowl, and you're standing up for artists, you're standing up for bands, right? And at the end of the day, everybody just turned their back. Oh. Everybody walk out. It's all about the money. This is the only time I make money. But for us, it was like all of us could do so much better if we come together. If we walk out, we want this. It's supposed to be like this. And then for years, like after me sitting out watching the next year, the people just gone in because they said they want money, and the show just going downhill. You're watching it go downhill, go downhill, go downhill. And then people calling you back, telling you, oh, we needed to come, only you could bring it back up. And I know me alone can't bring it back up. You want all of us, the same one them who turned the back, you're going to need us. And I was like, yo, I ain't going there to help nobody build nothing. So I started to lose interest. And then when it hit me like, wow, you can't just let the thing suffer. Swallow me pride, went to meetings. I went to meetings, sit down and talk why we should get to category, why we should get this whatever to play, until they try again my band to play for Soca Monarch, and I was like, no, that's conflict of interest. That can't happen. If it was somebody else, then I would have like, yeah man, give me that money. But conflict of interest and wanting a good product. So bye.
Did anything good come out of these meetings?
Yeah. We get back the whole competition.
Oh, okay, that's good.
We get back the competition. We get a sort of standard. I feel like last year could have been a springboard to get back up.
2020?
No, last year 2020. Because
I know we don't really count.
Yeah, that mainly I don't even
remember.
We don't
count 2020.
I just see 2019 then 2021. But I feel last year could have been a springboard for 2021, meaning that we're gonna celebrate the big 50. So it would have been a ramp up and everybody get excited for 2021, but I still think and still feel it can happen. So just wait and see.
Yeah, hopefully we get there, because I know people been dying to have Carnival.
We have to.
Yeah, I don't think I could 2 years. Watch it, 2 years without Carnival. I don't know if I could make it by.
I actually was thinking about flying out last year, December. I was like, where were you flying going?
Good question. Where was going? You're going out there, going to do the same thing you doing here?
Like, where you going? You ain't got nowhere to go.
Not a word. No carnivals was happening. Everywhere you look, carnival was getting cancelled or postponed or pushed back. And even for this year, we've already seen some carnivals getting...
You got cancelled and stuff.
Yeah, but like I was in December, so hopefully...
Yeah, man, I feel like we far, we got time. I know they're talking about the vaccine and stuff, but yeah. We just have to hope for the best. So now, moving from MrBagnall, the Carnival bus, we know that you now have a band, ABC band. I love that name, by the way, because it makes sense. Well, it's not actually ABC band.
It's what's it?
It's just ABC. So it's actually Akai Bagnall and crew.
Oh, okay.
So we don't put no
the
band
don't
on
make
top of
sense.
it.
But because it's a band, we call it a band.
Yeah, we have ABC. We also have ABC promos where ABC promos where we host events where we host Jade. And now we have Bacchanal Monday. And we have ABC. ABC is basically, you know, me and Akai, we do our own solo thing and we also come together.
Yeah.
So the crew is just the band that back us. You know, but we was running from the whole band title.
I like it.
And we just came with ABC, Akai Bagnall and crew.
It's different.
We also use the crew for if somebody want to back. So if Jade decides she want to go solo and she need a backing band, just for an event, Jade can hire the band.
Kevon, you hear that? When the Island team
Jade.
started to sing.
Yeah.
Remember what?
You said team like Inga Bimi.
Oh yeah, because I ain't got no vocals.
Yeah.
Or it might just be Kevon and Azem because I have no vocals. I could do a little one to dance, you know.
Yeah, you need a dancer.
Yeah,
so
I could do a little
Jade
backup.
could hold on the back line and the dancing.
Yeah, man, and Azem, yeah, man, we got a good team. I think we got a good team. So yeah, the ABC, I almost said ABC band. ABC coming with anything new this year for us?
Well, okay, let me stop you again.
Oh Lord, we can't get it here again. Come on.
ABC is not a band.
Yes.
You're gonna
Yeah,
get
it's
music
just
from
ABC.
Akai and Bagnall.
Okay.
The crew only come in when we have to do a performance.
Okay. So
So you
let me talk about this.
you're gonna get music from Akai and Bagnall? Yes.
So okay.
Yes. I told you I can sit down here and speak for me and Akai. Akai have music already produced.
I know.
I have music already produced. We have music already produced together.
The boys are shy. I can't understand. You know how how hard it is to get Akai on a live on the radio.
The boy is soft.
I don't understand him.
I don't even think he's just shy, but
We're gonna abuse him. And we're gonna bully him into coming.
yeah.
Every time we try to get Akai on a show, I already know the answer before I even ask. I can't. And he's such a good performer. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like Akai and yourself are some of the most underrated performers in St Kitts. Like, people don't recognize the talent that you guys have.
Akai has come a long way where it used to be me and him on stage. Now we come to him alone.
Imagine.
You know? So I gotta give him props for that.
I do too, because out of all the soca artists that we have, I feel like Akai is one of them that have actually broken through internationally, and people don't recognize that.
Yeah, he's on top of the list for me. You know, even though I feel we did Bucket Set It together, which was one of the biggest songs to actually come out of St. Kitts. But
Yeah.
after Bucket Set It, he still made a push forward for himself. So I got him on the top there.
Yeah, but trust me, everywhere we go, like I went to St. Lucia Carnival and there was rinsing out Bucket Set It, boy. I was like, I wonder if they know we got other songs.
Yeah, man, Akai doing his thing, man.
I agree. And I'm very proud of you guys to see the progression from where you guys were to now, because I remember you used to be in a band.
Yeah,
Well-
used to be in Collision Band. Collision Band still my band, but sometimes you gotta make women do different things if you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why.
But do you miss performing with them?
I miss the band, I miss the camaraderie, I miss the group, but the late night thing and so like 3 o'clock and so in the morning, but now that I could go. I miss that.
You're not a late night performer?
No man. I may miss the whole aspect. If I say I'm gonna miss something from the band, I would probably miss the street life, like on the road carnival time, band jamming lot of speakers and band trash talk, but to say no, may miss nothing else. But that's my band. I would do anything for them. I just still support them, share whatever. But yeah, that's it.
You can't take on the.
Can't take on the band.
You're not a late night.
No, not at all.
But the funny thing is, most of our events, well, not now because restriction, but most of our events we have this late culture. Like Kevon, I know sometimes we leave our house at 10 o'clock and we're reaching back home till 10 o'clock because events going on all morning. All night.
St. Kitts got this culture that I need to come to places early.
Well, they're forced to know because they
Yeah.
know. Hopefully, I don't know, but do you think like no, because of these restrictions, when they relax them, you think we're going to go back into that late night culture?
But people don't start to go back. So hear this.
Oh Lord.
So I told you guys, I'm having a breakfast party back on Monday next week. Monday. It is from 5 a.m. to 11 a.m. And some people asking, well, what you feeling? Why you gonna finish 11? Why not 12? I say start at 5. Oh, but me ain't coming around yet till about 8. What?
So how that's your fault?
So then you enjoy what you. I think you, and the thing is, you enjoy what you show up for.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, he you know, tell me if I'm wrong or if you agree, disagree. But I feel like what ends up happening with this culture we have is we waste so much time showing up that we're forced to cram fun into the last few hours, because something starts at 8, the people ain't showing up till 11.
That's true.
Then the event's supposed to done at 2. Then we got to have all of this fun in this short space. Like, show up when you show up.
Yeah, show up.
Have fun.
Yeah.
And I feel like part of the thing is to, as you know, the persons who organizing these events, we need to start the fun when the event starts, because I feel like we just also delay the fun because we know people ain't gonna show up.
Facts.
So
Facts.
I don't know.
Facts.
I had this idea one time in a Jade to charge per hour for an event. Yeah. If you just want to come for 2 hours, you pay for the 2 hour one.
I don't know how
you
to
charge
go.
$10 an hour.
No man, we keep up the money more.
So wait. Explain.
So the event.
What I think was a good idea.
So the event is
per hour, but the more hours you attend, the more discounted it would be.
So the event is, so back on Monday is 150, right? From 5 to 11. If you walk out that you want to come in the gate at 10 or 9, you pay $200.
I better go reach early.
You better reach early, that's what I mean. You check? Yeah.
Imagine we have to have this, because it's true, like, but I as a promoter, I've seen it event after event. People literally see, for instance, Cool Effect would start at 8. They're not coming till 12, and then they're gonna complain and say, "Oh, me had fun and this and that." You come at
you use a good example. Cool Effect. People coming in there 12 o'clock and telling you they had a good time, and people would be here from 8, done fast by the time them they are coming through the gate 12 o'clock.
What they don't feel like they went 3 events.
Yeah man.
It's always like that. Like a lot of the time.
I feel like we also need to, as the owners of the event, I feel like we need to not delay the fun. Like, you know, if something say it's starting at 8, we don't care if you expecting the biggest act to come on at 2. Whatever start at 8, start at 8. And I feel like sometimes we just delay the fun. We just sort of warm up. So when the most people in the crowd, then give people a reason to show up on time.
You mean like music festival?
I was just Jade, you come make you in my head. You know? I was just about to say music festival did that a year and I had love it.
Yeah, I agree with it.
Acts right out the gate.
Yeah.
Big acts right out the gate. You want to see these people show up on time, and you see people. If you ain't show up on time, that's your.
Yeah, if you miss Sugar Band
starts at this time.
If you miss Sugar Band because they was on at 11 and you reach 12, that's your fault.
Yeah.
But it's true, we as promoters, we are guilty of this also, because like sometimes, because we already know how people are, we know that they ain't coming till 12, we try to put on some DJs that we call like the warm-up DJs, and but I think we should done away with it, honestly. I think we should do a lineup where at every hour we have something peaking, not just waiting till the last couple of hours to put on all the acts. Because it also forces people to overdrink sometimes, I think, because now you come late, you're trying to catch up to your friend who been there, so you just trying back drinks, and by the time you done, you can't go no more.
Yeah. Yep, that what does happen all the time. Yeah,
it's unfortunate, but we have to be the change in the culture. We are the only ones as promoters and as people in entertainment that can change this, I feel like.
When they had Les out last year to prison, right? People was going out very early, you know.
What?
The events were setting off at 12 and 2.
That was outside.
And I think one time I had a conversation. I was like, I hope they keep it to 12 o'clock. I mean, 11. I hope they keep it to 2 o'clock. Everything closes after 2. Because people coming out early. I remember going to a party, big people party one time, at 8. And at 9... India cock. Cock.
Let me tell you something, especially since they missed going outside.
Yeah, man.
Watch when we was released from prison, right? When they released us from prison, we so glad happy.
Bye.
We just want to be outside.
Jade, I could tell you. Them was the times, boy. I could tell me grandkids about them times, yeah, boy.
They ain't gonna believe us. They ain't gonna believe we went from going out at 12 o'clock to going out at 8 o'clock on the dot.
Yes. And now we gone back. We was back.
You think so?
Yeah, man. People coming out late right now.
But the events, and the thing is, the event still finishing at 2.
Yeah. But they ain't care.
We're stuck in our ways.
Jade, you have thrown events. You have thrown boat rides, and you say you're leaving at whatever time, and people got you waiting there the next hour, right?
Not me, no?
Or not you?
Oh.
Time to go, you go.
Whoever on the boat. If you hear me say the boat ride start at 9, and you come in 9:30, 10, who's supposed to be there waiting on you?
Okay, then boat gone.
That honestly, that only happened to me one time, and it was me late.
Okay. So you make your thing late.
Yeah, it was me late. I was busy doing things, but other than that, man, about a whole lot of people fun. Yeah. That's unfair to the people that actually come there early.
That's true.
You got them outside for 2 hours standing up. They're gonna be turned off by the event.
Mr. Kevon?
A lot of time. The people take the leave.
Kevon in space and the internet has been acting up, so give him a chance.
Yeah. I just supposed to ask him if he does stammer, yeah?
No, he don't stammer. It's just the Wi-Fi stammering for him. Go ahead, Kevon. What you was trying to ask?
Let's try this again. I said it's unfair for people that make it a point to show up on time and then have to sit down there and wait for 30 minutes, an hour for the people who dragging their foot to show up. It ain't fair.
Yeah,
so I believe
agree.
that when party start. If you ain't reach, then you're just losing out on the fun.
And that's your fault.
Well, 5 is 5 for me next week. When we say kick off, we gone. As 5 o'clock come, we gone.
I agree.
If you come in 8, that's your business.
If you come in 11,
that's your business. Yeah.
I agree with that. And I feel like if we go back to that mentality, a lot more people would start doing what they're supposed to do. And it's so funny to me, right? Because imagine you buy your ticket. You spend your money early. You buy your ticket. You get your clothes. You do all kind of things. To go party for an hour?
Party for an hour.
How that makes sense to you? How is that logical? If I know event start at 5 o'clock and I do all these preparations, because I'm a woman, we're doing the most.
Most, yeah.
And then you come in there 10 o'clock for a party that finish 11. So you just...
Jade, I can ask that question?
Yes.
Why females always late?
Oh.
Spill that tea for me.
Huh. Well, the clock on the wall saying that it's 10 o'clock, right? So that means we have to wrap up. I don't know. Boy, you know what's funny? Like, and we have all intentions of being earlier. But then sometimes, like, we're going to be like, okay, this supposed to take 10 minutes to do. Like, let's say we're supposed to do makeup. We're going to calculate it down to a science. But then sometimes the time just ain't work out.
Because I have asked this question so many times privately, but seeing that we're out in the ear, I would want you to answer this.
Put me on blast now. What answers they've been giving you when you ask them?
Girl, I can't gonna answer. I can't. Okay, this is what coming to me all the time. When you know we got to do it here, we got to this, we got to this. But if you done nothing yesterday, then you're going out tomorrow. You know what I mean?
We can't do it here the day before sometimes. That's not feasible. Granted, again, I am somebody that has I am guilty. Chrissy does abuse me sometimes. Like, that's why I try to start to get ready 2 hours before. Because I know myself.
I had one friend I was going on a birthday line with, and I gave her two wrong times.
She still wasn't ready?
She wasn't ready for none. None. Yeah.
You want to give her a better wrong time. Look here, if you have to go out with a woman, tell them 3 hours wrong time. Like, tell them you got to go for this hour, 3 hours ahead. And then they're going to get ready for the actual time. I bet. Bagnall, look like we have one call. We don't usually take calls, but we're going to take this one. Oh.
And they're gone.
Well, no, they're back. Oh, okay, well, we give up. We tried. We tried. Sometimes we here don't come out as we want it. Janet said this is why she does be late. Sometimes she here don't come out or we want to come out. So. Carla, good morning. You're live. What's up?
JD, you're going on like people don't use these planning events for special occasion. Like they use your thing to get to something else or to somebody else. That's what they do. So it ain't really your thing. Your thing is convenient. It's like a slider. to get to where they want to go.
Oh, you're saying the event is a buffer? He's saying that the reason... He's saying the people them just go somewhere else before. Wow. Thank you. Well, anyway, back to what Janet's reason of being late. She said, sometimes we here don't come out as we want it. Then we have to start our makeup and mistakes. Got to start back over mishaps. Remember, man, ain't do these things, man. They just brush the hair and go.
But when I going parade and so I doing all your makeup the day before, midnight and thing, I got appointment midnight.
I don't know what you're talking
for
about.
12 o'clock.
I don't know what you speak of. I can't substantiate these claims. You ain't gonna post on blast like this, you know?
Huh?
You ain't gonna continue to post on blast like this.
Last question.
Oh, Lord.
Female
wait, hold on. We interview you or you interview
I can't
me?
see Kevon. I could see you interviewing you. So when a female going out with a male, now when a female going out with a female, she just be early?
No.
Or just when she going out with a man,
That's
she
why
just be
you
late?
hear me just there, Chrissy does cuss me?
Chrissy does cuss you?
Yeah. Wait, this time thing don't we ain't got agenda to this time thing, you know?
Discriminating? Okay,
no,
okay,
it's
okay,
just
okay.
we just late.
Okay, I got you.
I mean, yes, we should probably try not to be. However,
you.
sometimes things happen. But no, it's not a... See, Janet said, no, we'll still be late. No matter who it is, we're late. Well, Bagnall, thank you so much for joining us. It was fun. We definitely have to have you back when you have some more tea for us. Because I feel like this tea was a little lukewarm. I feel like you're holding back the real...
I ain't gonna tea. I thought we was talking about things, but anyway, we can come next time and talk.
Yeah, see, we're really too confusion like that, you know. We don't really, go down them kind of paths sometimes. But, you know, if that's what you want next time, we got you.
This is the warm-up.
I came on
The music box?
the music box is vibes.
Yeah. Oh, so but you see, Kevon, wait.
No, me ain't saying are you in vibes. No, this is I like the show. It's more laid back. You get a little bit of news, and you get to conversate. People call in. You know what the music box is. You gotta put on real vibes.
Because you see, the music box actually, I could have asked it, but I feel like you don't discuss them things. So need to.
No.
Need to.
But yeah, I enjoy the show, and you guys keep pushing, like the energy, and invite more people. Get more people to come in. I feel like there's more people you guys can reach out to, other than important people.
Oh no, it's well, everybody we reach out to is important.
Okay, yeah, you got regular people that have stories to share as well too.
And those are what we want.
Yeah. So people don't forget MrBagnall Fund there on the 10th. using the platform. Using this platform. Mr. Bagnall Back to School Easter Fund there on the 10th of April for the kids. Come on out. $10 get you in. Everything free on the gongs. And next week Monday we have Bacchanal Monday all-inclusive pool party. $150 get you in. If you want to get yourself a ticket, you check Plush and Keyon Street, or you call myself at 662-9598.
Kevon, I hope you don't calculate the building a bit again. But just before we go, we have to hear some words from our, colleague, our honorary fave, Mr. Amory.
Drive safely and do right by others. Please use our roundabouts correctly, meaning don't overtake in our roundabouts, don't switch lanes in our roundabouts, and when you're exiting, please indicate so that folks driving behind you can know what your intentions are. It will reduce accidents and almost accidents by significant proportions.
Stay in your lane, people.
Stay in your lane figuratively and
literally.
Also, please let us remember to park our vehicles in a manner which is conducive to the collection of garbage from our friends at Solid Waste. If you park your cars irresponsibly, then people can get their garbage collected with the trucks.
Clean.
So gentlemen, when you're thieving a piece, please park around the corner,
right,
so the truck can get up the street or where your madam lives to collect her trash.
Indeed. It might work out better for you too.
Indeed. It's going to be a clean environment when you get there the next time. Also, let us please put pressure on our lawmakers and our policy makers and our policy designers and wheelers and dealers in Parliament to take a look at our outdated laws, all of them. The traffic laws, the sexual assault laws, the everything as it relates to, so that they can relate to current day life and current day society here in St Kitts and Nevis. Update them so it's a reflection of what's actually happening and not what used to happen in the 1960s. And with that, I will turn it over to our Master of Ceremonies, His Excellency Honorable Kevon Hanley.
Mr. Ellsworth, you have the floor.
Thank you. And remember that you can't be everybody's cup of tea because you is not a bug. See you tomorrow.
WINN is 98.9. 98.9 is WINN FM.
If you own or work with animals, please follow these tips to avoid getting the coronavirus. Please keep pets away from areas where you are preparing food and eating your meals. Thoroughly wash your hands after handling animals and animal waste. Avoid contact with sick or stray animals. And always remember to wear protective gowns, gloves, and facial protection when handling them. As the novel coronavirus spreads, it is important that you continually disinfect your home. Viruses can gather on surfaces such as doorknobs, computer keyboards and mouse, cell phones, tablets, railings, kitchen and bathroom countertops, and remote control devices. To avoid transfer of viruses, wipe down these surfaces regularly with disinfectants such as Clorox, Lysol wipes, or soap and water. Avoid touching your face or your loved one's faces after touching any of these types of surfaces. It is very easy for viruses to be transferred in this way. When preparing food, be sure to use different knives and cutting boards for raw meat and cooked foods. Wash your hands before and after handling raw meats. Also, wash your hands before and after using cooked food. Be sure to cook food thoroughly before eating it. This is a message from the Ministry of Health and the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA.
Here we go again! The Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Marine Resources present Agri-Easter Night Market! Wednesday, 31st March from 5 p.m. until 9 p.m. Local sellers bringing you the freshest crops, meat, fish and prepared food. The first one was so nice, we had to do it twice. And this time, it's the Easter season. So, hop on over to the Bastia Public Market and get your Easter goodies such as local fruits and vegetables, jams, local wines, and much, much more. Remember the date, Wednesday, March 31st, 5 p.m. until 9 p.m. See you at Agri-Easter Night Market.
Maybe it's the way the brilliant gold liquid reflects our sunshine, or how the bright blue of its label mirrors the clear Caribbean skies overhead. Maybe it's the fresh, crisp taste of this beastly cold beer on a scorching hot day. Maybe it's even the way it brings us all together. But one thing is for sure, Carib is very much a part of who we are wherever we're from in the Caribbean. Carib, it's the way we play. Drink responsibly.